Justin Timberlake reveals he battled Lyme disease during world tour. Imagine the shock and resilience of a superstar like Justin Timberlake, who has been quietly battling a relentless health challenge while performing on a global stage. In a heartfelt Instagram post marking the conclusion of his Forget Tomorrow world tour, Timberlake opened up about his struggle with Lyme disease, a condition that has left him in relentlessly debilitating pain. But here's where it gets controversial. Some fans have criticized his recent performances, questioning his commitment. Yet, Timberlake's revelation sheds light on the unseen battles artists face behind the scenes. In his candid post, Timberlake, known for his privacy, shared, "I'm reflecting on the tour and festival tour. I want to tell you a little bit about what's going on with me." He detailed his diagnosis with Lyme disease, explaining, "Living with this can be relentlessly debilitating, both mentally and physically. When I first got the diagnosis, I was shocked, but at least I could understand why I was experiencing such intense nerve pain or extreme fatigue on stage." Timberlake faced a tough choice: stop touring or push through. "I decided the joy that performing brings me far outweighs the fleeting stress my body was feeling," he wrote, emphasizing his determination to continue despite the physical toll. This decision showcases his dedication to his craft and fans, highlighting the personal sacrifices often made in the entertainment industry. The singer also expressed deep gratitude to his family, writing, "To Jess, Silas, and Finn, nothing is more powerful than your unconditional love. You are my heart and my home. I'm on my way." His words reflect the importance of support systems in overcoming personal challenges. Timberlake, who has been touring since April 2024, explained his transparency, saying, "Not only did I prove my mental tenacity to myself, but I now have so many special moments with all of you that I will never forget. I was always taught to keep things private, but I'm trying to be more open about my struggles so they aren't misinterpreted." This openness aims to foster understanding and empathy among his fans. However, the Crimea River singer's admission comes after facing criticism for his performance at Romania's Electric Castle Festival. Videos circulating online showed Timberlake encouraging the audience to sing while he moved around the stage, leading some fans to express disappointment. One TikTok user commented, "When you pay for a concert but get a mute singer, dude took a day off on stage." Despite the criticism, Timberlake remains grateful. In his post, he thanked his fans and crew, saying, "Your energy and love continue to humble me. Your signs, messages, and DIY t-shirts have made me laugh and smile so many times. And hearing and watching you all sing these songs, word for word, at the top of your lungs, will forever leave me in awe. You have made my dreams come true." He also praised his team, stating, "Tour life really is like nothing else. It takes a special type of person to be able to do it, much less do it well. You all have been such a beautiful family away from home for me. I will always treasure our time these last couple of years together. I can't wait to see what everyone gets up to next. I know it will be exciting." Reflecting on the experience, Timberlake added, "There really is no way to put into words the feeling of being on a stage and getting to share the experience of live music with all of you. It's a vibration of frequency that is unmatched, sacred to me. I honestly don't know what my future is on stage, but I'll always cherish this run, and all of them before. It's been the stuff of legend for me." What do you think about Timberlake's decision to continue touring despite his health challenges? Do you believe his transparency helps or hurts his image? Share your thoughts in the comments. Celebrities battling Lyme disease, their stories, symptoms, and advocacy. A closer look at celebrities battling Lyme disease, their diagnoses and symptoms. Lyme disease, a bacterial infection transmitted through tick bites, is often shrouded in mystery due to its wide array of vague symptoms. This complexity makes it notoriously difficult to diagnose, a challenge that many well-known figures have openly discussed. Celebrities such as Avril Lavigne and Justin Bieber have bravely shared their personal journeys with this illness. helping to raise awareness about its impact. In recent years, Lyme disease has gained significant attention in the medical community. Often referred to as the great imitator, this illness can mimic a variety of other health conditions, including rheumatoid arthritis, fibromyalgia, chronic fatigue syndrome, and multiple sclerosis. This overlap in symptoms complicates the diagnostic process, leaving many individuals without a clear understanding of their health for extended periods. While treatments are available, it is important to note that there is currently no definitive cure for Lyme disease. Celebrities who have shared their Lyme disease experiences. Justin Timberlake revealed his Lyme disease diagnosis shortly after completing his world tour. In an Instagram post, he candidly shared, among other things, "I've been battling some health issues and was diagnosed with Lyme disease, which I don't say so you feel bad for me, but to shed some light on what I've been up against behind the scenes. If you've experienced this disease or know someone who has, then you're aware. Living with this can be relentlessly debilitating, both mentally and physically." Initially shocked by the diagnosis, Timberlake found it explained the crazy fatigue and nerve pain he had been experiencing. Despite considering an early end to his tour, he ultimately decided to continue, stating, "I was reluctant to talk about this because I was always raised to keep something like this to yourself. But I am trying to be more transparent about my struggles so that they aren't misinterpreted." Amy Schumer also opened up about her Lyme disease diagnosis in September 2020, revealing on Instagram that she may have been living with the illness for years. Given the disease's reputation as the great imitator, it is plausible that she experienced symptoms without realizing their true cause. In her post, she mentioned taking doxycycline, an antibiotic, to manage her condition and sought advice from her followers. Justin Bieber has been vocal about his own battle with Lyme disease. In January 2020, he shared on Instagram that he had faced a rough couple of years due to the illness. He explained that many people speculated about his health, mistakenly believing he was struggling with substance abuse, when in reality he was dealing with Lyme disease and a severe case of chronic mono that affected his overall health. Avril Lavigne has become a prominent advocate for Lyme disease awareness. In a June 2015 interview, she recounted her harrowing experience with the illness, which left her bedridden in October 2014. She described that period as the worst time in her life, as she faced misdiagnoses of chronic fatigue syndrome and depression. In a 2018 interview, Lavigne revealed that she wrote her song Head Above Water during one of her darkest moments, expressing her desperation for help. She has since established the Avril Lavigne Foundation to support those affected by Lyme disease and other serious health issues. Ben Stiller shared his own struggles with Lyme disease in 2011, recounting how he contracted it in Nantucket, Massachusetts. He experienced significant inflammation in his knee before receiving a proper diagnosis. Stiller noted, "I'm symptom-free now, but Lyme doesn't ever leave your system. It's a really tough thing." Shania Twain has spoken about how Lyme disease impacted her career. After experiencing vocal cord issues in 2004, she later learned that a tick bite during her tour in Virginia had led to her symptoms. Twain described feeling dizzy and unwell while performing, which ultimately led to a diagnosis of dysphonia, a neurological disorder affecting her vocal cords. She now warns others about the dangers of Lyme disease. Osbourne expressed her initial reluctance to speak out about Lyme disease, feeling it was a trendy disease among celebrities, but she now advocates for her health and the health of others. Ali Hilfiger chronicled her Lyme disease journey in her memoir, Bite Me, How Lyme Disease Stole My Childhood, Made Me Crazy, and Almost Killed Me. She recounted her experience with misdiagnoses and the emotional toll of living with an invisible illness. Hilfiger emphasized the fluctuating nature of Lyme symptoms, which can lead to feelings of disbelief and confusion. Debbie Gibson shared her private battle with Lyme disease in 2014, revealing that she began experiencing symptoms in early 2013. After a long and challenging journey to diagnosis, she has learned to manage her symptoms and now focuses on overcoming the illness rather than struggling with it. Alec Baldwin discussed his chronic Lyme disease in a 2011 interview, later elaborating on his experiences at a 2017 event. He recounted the severe symptoms he faced after being bitten by ticks multiple times, expressing the fear he felt during his worst episodes. Jamie Lynn Sigler was diagnosed with Lyme disease at 19 while starring in The Sopranos. Shortly after, she received a diagnosis of multiple sclerosis, which added to her confusion about her health. Sigler has since become an advocate for those living with chronic illnesses. Daryl Hall of Hall & Oates shared his Lyme disease experience, explaining how living in a tick-infested area led to his diagnosis. He emphasized the importance of being tested for Lyme disease, as its symptoms can mimic many other conditions. Thalia Motola began feeling unwell after her first pregnancy, ultimately discovering she had Lyme disease. In her memoir, she described the struggle to receive a proper diagnosis and the extensive treatment she underwent. Kathleen Hanna dealt with Lyme disease symptoms for over a decade before receiving a correct diagnosis. After multiple misdiagnoses, she realized her health issues stemmed from a tick bite and sought appropriate treatment. Yolanda Hadid has become a prominent advocate for Lyme disease awareness, sharing her own struggles with chronic symptoms while appearing on The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. In her memoir, she detailed her battle with the illness and the disbelief many people have regarding its existence. Bella Hadid, Yolanda's daughter, also publicly shared her Lyme disease diagnosis. In a recent Instagram post, she expressed gratitude for her journey and the lessons learned through her struggles with the illness. This narrative highlights the ongoing battle against Lyme disease, particularly among celebrities who have bravely shared their stories. Their experiences not only shed light on the complexities of this illness, but also encourage others to seek proper diagnosis and treatment. What are your thoughts on the challenges faced by those with Lyme disease? Do you believe more awareness is needed? Share your opinions in the comments.